GSG 9, Germany. GSG 9 der Bundespolizei, formerly Grenzschutzgruppe 9, is the police tactical unit of the Bundespolizei, the German federal police. GSG 9 was founded on September 27, 1972. GSG 9 conducts various missions such as counterterrorism, law enforcement, and special operations. As a consequence of the mismanagement of the Olympic tragedy in September 1972, the West German government created the GSG 9 under the leadership of then Oberstleutnant Ulrich Wegener, so that similar situations in the future could be responded to adequately and professionally. Many German politicians opposed its formation, fearing GSG 9 would rekindle memories of the Nazi Party's Schutzstaffel, SS. The decision was taken to form the unit from police forces, as opposed to from the military, like the equivalent forces in other countries, on the ground that German federal law expressly forbids the use of the military forces against the civilian population. The GSG 9 unit was officially established on September 26, 1972 as a part of Germany's federal police agency, the Bundesgrenzschutz, and renamed Bundespolizei or Federal Police in 2005. Many other countries have various anti-terrorist units based on GSG 9. After renaming the Bundesgrenzschutz to Bundespolizei in 2005, the abbreviation GSG 9 was kept because of the fame of the unit, even though border protection units became obsolete. The official way to refer to the unit is GSG 9 der Bundespolizei, abbreviated GSG 9 BPOL or GSG 9. GSG 9 is deployed in cases of hostage-taking, kidnapping, terrorism, extortion and high-risk arrests in the area of serious and organized crime. An increasing number of arrests by the GSG 9 are conducted in the area of cybercrime, which often requires quick arrests in order to preserve evidence. The number of deployments in cases of threats to the public safety has also increased. The unit is very active in developing and testing methods and tactics for these missions. In contrast to the special deployment commandos of the states, which are trained and equipped for similar missions, GSG 9 can only conduct operations in the state's jurisdictions with the respective state's consent. Operations on a federal level outside the Federal Republic of Germany require the foreign nation's consent, in a rescue operation of German citizens in a foreign country. Despite the unit's paramilitary nature, GSG 9 officers are strictly limited to policing operations and can't engage in military conflict, since GSG 9 officers act as non-combatants by international law. 1972 to 2003, they reportedly completed over 1,500 missions, discharging their weapons on only 5 occasions. At the SWAT World Challenge in 2005, GSG-9 won 8 out of 8 events, beating 17 other teams. GSG-9 defended its championship the following year, and placed 5th in 2007. Its first mission was Operation Fjord Sauber or Operation Firespell, immediately established the GSG-9's reputation as an elite unit. It was carried out in 1977 when Palestinian terrorists hijacked the Landshut, a Lufthansa plane on the way from Palma de Mallorca to Frankfurt, demanding that imprisoned members of the German Red Army faction terrorist group be freed in exchange for the passengers and crew who would be held as hostages. The aircraft was then flown to several destinations throughout the Middle East. During this time, the Lufthansa captain Jürgen Schumann was murdered by the leader of the hijackers in Aden. Following a 4-day odyssey, the hijackers directed the Boeing 737 to Mogadishu, Somalia, where they waited for the arrival of the Red Army faction members after the German government had falsely signaled they would be released. In the night between October 17 and October 18, Somali Ranger units created a distraction, while members of the GSG-9 stormed the plane. The operation lasted 7 minutes and was successful with all of the hostages rescued. 3 hijackers died, the 4th was seriously injured. Only 1 GSG-9 member and 1 flight attendant were injured. The international counter-terrorism community applauded the GSG-9 for the excellent and professional handling of the situation, as assaults on planes are considered to be one of the most difficult operations that a hostage rescue force is likely to attempt.